We used to do a lot of tournaments in and around the country. We could go to the East Rand, we could go to Secunda Vereniging van the Bale Park. We would go to even to Bloemfontein, Welkom, Southwest Africa, which was those areas outside the borders was interesting because places like Welkom, Bloemfontein in the apartheid era, technically I wasn't allowed to be there by law more than 24 hours, but we went with quite a large group of us, and my instructor then, Pikas, would always take care of those matters, and being with a large karate group, we didn't really have problems. I started off, and of course you climb up the ladder, you don't really know what you're doing, you have fear, you have nervousness the night before, and as a kid you enter and there are these much bigger kids than you and maybe more aggressive kids, and you get hit, you get punched, you get cut lips, you get bloody nose, you get bruised. I came in the tournament being very careful, very anxious, very fearful of what the outcome would be. So to my detriment, initially I had lost all the tournaments that I was fighting, and I couldn't really place or understand why that was, because while in the dojo I was doing very well. It seemed like everything was working, the timing was good, the speed was good, I was practicing, was doing all the techniques correctly, and when it came to tournament it was the opposite. So only later that I discovered through a lot of losses that I was preempting a lot of the movements and preempting the fight in such a way that it stunted my instinctiveness. And when you stop that part of your relaxed, natural methods of training, you will definitely be taken advantage of and lose. So I've had to figure out a different way to approach tournaments, and one way was to breathe before I started tournament work. The other way was to visualize the process of that I had been training and what I had known, and then let that go once the tournament started. And once I did that, I had a remarkable change, and I just started winning all the tournaments, and enjoyed it so much that I just pursued and continued to be better and better.